I'm starting with you, Tamale. Your question. A solution of a strong acid is slowly titrated against a strong base. What will be the pH at the equivalence point? Please explain.
Okay, I can explain.
Abdul Wakilu.
At the equivalent point, the pH will be 7. This is because the strong acid and the strong base, both of them will all dissociate. So the strong acid will dissociate completely to produce H plus ions, and the strong base will dissociate completely to produce OH minus ions. And the reaction is basically between H plus and OH minus. So after that, a salt will be produced, and the salt does not produce. So the concentration of both H plus and OH minus will be the same, making the solution have a pH of 7. That's neutral.
2 out of 3. Yes, the pH will be 7. What will happen? You are right, of course, but the salt formed will not undergo hydrolysis. That was what I was looking for. And so the pH of the solution will be due to the pH of water. You describe the formation of water. No further dissociation. Okay? All right. Say you bet. A solution of a weak acid is slowly titrated against a strong base. Comment on the pH of the solution at the equivalence point, and please explain your answer.
It will be greater than 7. Then we can see to undergo hydrolysis.
Yes, go ahead, Afwakwa.
Okay, so the pH at the equivalence point will be greater than 7. And this is because this titration involves the titration of a weak acid against a strong base. That is, the weak acid will dissociate partially, whereas the strong base will also dissociate completely. In this titration, the salt formed will be a basic salt. That is, it will undergo further dissociation in the solution to release excess OH minus ions, which will make the solution basic.
Okay. Your question. A solution of a strong acid is slowly titrated against a weak base. Comment on the pH of the solution at the equivalence point, and please explain your answer. Yes, Lawrence?
The pH of the resulting solution will be less than 7. This is because when a strong acid is titrated with a weak base, the salt formed will be acidic. This is due to the fact that the salt undergoes further hydrolysis to produce H plus ions in the solution, leading to the formation of an acidic solution, which makes the pH lesser than 7.
Okay. Next set, 10 seconds. And I have a preamble to all schools. When I get to your school, I will give you a description. Okay, a description. Mention the part of the ovule of flowering plants to which the given description refers. I hope you got that. You got it? All right, good. So, Tamale, the outer layers surrounding the ovule that provide protection to the developing embryo. Yes, Abdul. Wakilu.
The tester.
No. Yes, which of you? Lawrence?
The integument.
Yes. Say Hubert with the same preamble. The part of the inner structure of the ovule forming a layer of diploid cells immediately inside the integuments.
So, soon go for the endometrium.
Yes, Afwakwa?
Endometrium.
That's incorrect. For bonus. Yes, Lawrence?
The polar nuclei, or the
No.
polar body.
The right answer is nucellus. Nucellus. Your major question? The basal part of the ovule in plants, where nucellus and integuments join. It is located opposite to the micropylar end of an ovule. Lawrence?
The antipodals.
That's incorrect. For bonus. Hussein? No, that's incorrect. The right answer is the calaza. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the real solutions for the absolute value equation. That's the preamble. Tamale. Absolute value of the expression x squared minus 18 is equal to 7. Abdul Wakilu.
X is equal to plus or minus 5 or plus or minus square root of 11.
You are right. With the same preamble. Absolute value of the expression x squared minus 15 is equal to 10. Yes, Dabo.
X is such that x is equal to plus or minus 5, or x is equal to plus or minus square root of 5.
You're right. With the same preamble. Absolute value of the expression x squared minus 28 is equal to 21.
Yeah.
Yes, Ronald.
X is such that x is equal to plus or minus 7, or x is equal to plus or minus root 7.
You're right. Tamale, determine the escape kinetic energy for an 8.0 kilogram object from the surface of a celestial object of surface gravity 0.42 meter per second squared and radius 5.0 times 10 raised to the power 5 meter. Go ahead.
I'm not sure. 1.68 times 10 exponent 6 joule.
I'm not accepting it for a bonus.
Formula than guy, you see.
The right answer, 1.7 megajoule, or 1.7 times 10 to the power 6 joule. What was wrong with that? What was wrong with your answer?
Yes.
Thank you very much. St. Hubert, the surface gravity of a certain object is 5.8 meter per second squared, and its radius is 4.0 times 10 raised to the power 6 meter. Find the mass of an object which escapes from the surface when its kinetic energy is 11.6 megajoule. Yes, Lawrence.
0.50 kilograms.
You are right. Your major question. Find the surface gravity of an object of radius 3.6 times 10 raised to the power 6 meter, from whose surface a 0.25 kilogram object requires an initial kinetic energy of 5.4 megajoule to escape. Lawrence?
6.0 meters per second squared.
You're right. Next set, 10 seconds. And it's one of those questions where I move around gathering right answers, right? So when I get to your school, kindly give me a right answer and I'll move on for the next right answer, different from what has been given. No bonus. All right. So this is the question. Give me only one example of a chain termination reaction during the free radical monochlorination of methane under sunlight. First choice, Tamale. Yes, Abdul Wakilu.
In the presence of UV.
Go ahead.
So that will be the reaction of the free radical, that's CH3, that radical, with chlorine radical to form chloro methane to form chloromethane.
Okay. Your turn, Saint Hubert. Yes, Afwakwa.
Okay, so we have the reaction between the chlorine-free radical and another chlorine-free radical to form chlorine gas.
Okay. Last choice in Mfantsipim School. Yes, Ronald.
We have CH3 radical plus another CH3 radical forming C2H6.
Okay. Yes, next set 10 seconds, and it's another one of these. Another one. So listen carefully to the question. Membrane proteins of the plasma membrane may be classified based on the location and nature. Please mention one each. Membrane proteins. So Tamale, first choice.
Peripheral proteins.
Okay. Say Hubert, Afwakwa.
Intrinsic proteins.
Pardon?
Intrinsic proteins.
No, I'm not accepting it. Ronald?
Integral protein.
Yes. Yes, there are three of them. The peripheral membrane protein, the integral membrane protein. The last one is the lipid-anchored membrane protein. Lipid-anchored. All right, next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. A particle is moving in a straight line with uniform acceleration. Please find the acceleration if it travels a distance of, that's the preamble. Now, Tamale, 32 meters, while its velocity changes from 12 meters per second to 20 meters per second. Hussein?
8 meters per second squared.
That's incorrect. Lawrence? Go ahead.
2 meters per
No. The right answer is 4 meters per second squared. Say Hubert with the same preamble. 50 meters, while its velocity changes from 5 meters per second to 15 meters per second.
Get 2 meters per second squared.
Dabo?
2 meters per second squared.
Yes. With the same preamble. Mfantsipim. 44 meters, while its velocity changes from 13 meters per second to 9 meters per second. Yes, Lawrence?
-1 meters per second squared.
Yes. Not available. Not available. Next set, 30 seconds. I heard you.
You see, we said -1 meters per second. Then you stopped that. So you're
No, you
supposed
are
to add
still
a
going
square.
on.
Yeah.
It's okay. Or shall I? That's all right. Or you want a different question? All right. Next set, 30 seconds. Tamale. The critical angle for light propagating from a medium of refractive index 2.4 into an adjoining medium is 52.5 degrees. Please find the refractive index of the adjoining medium. Yes, Abdul Wakilu.
1.4.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 1.9. Saint Hubert, find the refractive index for a medium for which the critical angle relative to air is 52.5 degrees. Yes, Dabo.
1.30.
For a bonus. That was actually a good try, but the right answer is 1.26. Mfantsipim School, the critical angle for light propagating from a certain medium into a medium of refractive index 1.8 is 52.5 degrees. Find the refractive index of the medium of incidence. Lawrence?
1.4.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 2.3. I know what your trouble is. Sine of 52.5 degrees. Is that your problem? Next time you will know, right? Next set, 30 seconds. Tamale, the molar mass of hydrated manganese 2 sulfate is 223.0 gram per mole. Determine the number of molecules of water of hydration. Maybe I should help you out. No, I won't. Abdul Wakilu?
3.
That's incorrect. Yes. Lawrence?
4.
Yes. Saint Hubert? The molar mass of hydrated nickel 2 nitrate is 291.0 gram per mole. Determine the number of molecules of water of hydration. Dabo.
6.
Yes. Mfantsipim School. The molar mass of hydrated cobalt 2 phosphate is 439.0 gram per mole. Determine the number of molecules of water of hydration. Is that hand up, Ronald? Go ahead. Go ahead.
4.
Yes. Next set, I have a preamble to all schools, and you'll need 10 seconds of time. When I get to your school, I will give you some information, okay? I'll give you some information. Distinguish between gametogenesis and embryogenesis with respect to the information. All right, so Tamale, the type of cell division that occurs during the processes. Yes, Abdul Wakilu.
In gametogenesis, the type of cell division is meiosis, and in embryogenesis, the type of cell division is mitosis.
2 out of 3. So, the right answer, both meiosis and mitosis occur during gametogenesis, but only mitosis occurs in embryogenesis. St. Hubert, with the same preamble. Period of occurrence in relation to fertilization. Yes, Afwakwa.
Okay, so gametogenesis occurs before fertilization, whereas embryogenesis occurs after fertilization.
Yes. With the same preamble. Where they occur in mammals. Yes, Lawrence?
Okay. Gametogenesis occurs in the sex organs, that is the gonads, of male and females. And embryogenesis occurs in the somatic cells, that's the other body part apart from the sex organs.
1. Yes. In mammals, you told me in the sex organs, but I actually wanted to hear something more specific. So in mammals, gametogenesis occurs inside the ovaries and testes. You see that that's more specific, right? You see that that's more specific. Whereas embryogenesis occurs inside the female reproductive system. That part you didn't get at all. All right. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. The first term of an exponential sequence is square root of 2. And the second term is square root of 6. Please find in simplified form the, I hope you got that, again. The first term of an exponential sequence is square root of 2, and the second term is square root of 6. Find in simplified form the, Tamale, 6th term. Hussein?
9 root 6.
Yes. With the same preamble, St. Hubert, 10th term. Yes, Afwakwa?
27 root 2.
That's incorrect. Yes. Hussein?
81 root 6.
Yes. With the same preamble in Mfantsipim, 12th term. Yes, Lawrence?
243 root 6.
That's incorrect. Yes, Hussein?
343 root 6.
No. Please give me your answer again.
243 root 6.
Yes, that's the correct answer. Yeah. Last set of questions for the round, 30 seconds. Tamale, find the capacitance of two concentric parallel plates, each of diameter 0.25 meter, separated by a 0.025 centimeter air gap. Yes, Abdul Wakilu.
3.00 microfarad.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 1.7 nanofarad. St. Hubert, the air gap between two concentric parallel plates, each of diameter 0.40 meter, is to be adjusted to obtain a 2.5 nanofarad capacitance of the plates. Please find the gap required. Dabo.
0.030 centimeters.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 4.5 times 10 raised to the power negative 5 meter. If you want it in centimeter, 4.5 times 10 to the negative 3 centimeters. Last question. Find the capacitance of two concentric parallel plates, each of diameter 0.50 centimeter, separated by a 0.020 millimeter gap filled with fluid of dielectric constant 45. Lawrence?
625 microfarad.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is 3.9 microfarad. On that note, we've come to the end of the first round. At the end of the first round, Tamale Senior High School has 16 points. St. Hubert's Seminary Senior High School has 18 points. Mfantsipim School has 26 points.